Welcome back to Bazaar. I'm Minko. Season 5 is here. Stelle is out. I'm hyped as hell. Let's get into another run and see what we can figure out with this new character. What do I feel about Midsworth as the first shop? I feel like small items don't win and 4 gold rerolls at Andy suck. I also feel like I see so many extracts when playing with Stelle, but I'm sure it's just cognitive bias. JJ, help me out.
Let's chat.
I can do angle grinder plus security drone, but like, why though? I'm going to roll. I don't care about these. Hey, that's something I care about. Had some very strong success with balloon already, but we ended up doing some silly things with the balloon engine. I want to try a more like normal burn based build, not the nonsense I did previously. Is delivery drone any good? Doesn't seem like it would be. If I spend my money on this, I won't have the money to find, burn, and fly items in the rest of the day. I can't actually afford to do that. Pyro, sign me up. I burned him 3 damage and then I wait for Sandstorm, so I'll be back with you when Sandstorm gets here. But I'll also take a moment to remind you that you can sub to the channel for more daily Bazaar content just like this. And if you could drop a like on the video, it really does help it get more traction, help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. All right, it was 75% for plus burn value. At least we didn't get the lighter. Ayla's got a couple of light triggers, not a ton. I'm willing to go there.
Good fights lately?
Man. I think I go angle grinder plus aerial turret and leave. Seems very weak. Fine, I spent all my money on Ayla going to Karakara like I always do. Oh my god, Karakara whiffed. We have to play a normal build. Which means we get to try to play Ball Blaster. We're gonna put the burn here. We're going to pick up a tool, literally any tool.
I prefer
and then we're going to put the aerial turret in anyway.
the better I get,
Pip, what do you have?
the more I can help.
Has a very good skill indeed.
Half my life mastering that technique.
Gonna just take the
9 years.
cinder as well, I think. It's only 1 burn, but like if I end up going into balloon engine, it matters a lot. I'm gonna take it. This build's very bad right now. There's some items I would like to have, and instead I have 3 mediums from 3 different builds. The aerial turret was a questionable purchase without the Karakara. I've just never seen aerial turret Karakara not both show up on my day 1 Ayla so far, so I was willing to gamble on it.
Oh, good luck.
It's good to know there's less reason to buy the turret than I thought there was. Eventually this will get flight. It's just, this fight probably just comes down to how long does it take to give flight to the turret. Well, the first one was a whiff. What about the second one? Okay, we didn't get worst case scenario. That's very good. Now, unfortunately, as you'll notice, our burn doesn't really proliferate. The build's pretty terrible, and we're done getting burn at this point. So, is this good enough? It looks like the answer is no. That's just enough regen that we're doing nothing here. Our opponent's damage is god awful, and we're ahead going into fatigue. Wait, no, we tie. Barely, but we tie. We take those. And if we can get aerial turret off of our board immediately, I'd be very happy about that. There are a lot of things I can run here that are all right with the turret, or sorry, with the ball blaster and the balloon engine. The turret is certainly not one of them. JJ,
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
I don't want Karakara. I don't want to do it this way. And I don't think you can make, but it's so good with balloon engine. So I would do this, right? It just dumps 21 burn at 6 seconds. You can't argue with that this early in the game. All right, fine. Ball Blaster's out again. It's just so easy to go into balloon engine or aerial turret, and it's so many extra steps to make the Ball Blaster work. I'll take a fly cycle. Or a fly cycle, as I should call it, for later. I'm not going to roll with almost no cash left. Let's get some more loot items in here. It's every single time. It's always extract. I don't know how. That's fine, though. Gonna go after the most gold here on the Covetous Thief, and as always, if I can hit Shadowed Cloak here, it's kind of insane. Shadowed Cloak with aerial turret Karakara just seems like better than Katana. Just immediately one of the craziest things you can possibly do. And the initial dump of 21 burn is respectable. It's not enough to win though, so that's a slight problem.
Watch your back.
And we have the fly sickle. It'll be enough to win once we incorporate a little bit more flight. Fins versus Quixel. I'm super broke. I would like the 5 regen.
Hey,
Let's take the
Uncle
bronze tier
Andy.
loot item.
Maybe I
Hey,
can
that
take
helps a
you
lot.
soon.
So right now we just do that. We're gonna be selling that one way or the other. This is fine, honestly, for day 2. I can go for an income option. I don't want to spend my gold upgrading this. I'm kind of trying to transition out. It's just here for the burn triggers. When you shield, gain 2 regen for the fight. No, thank you. It's fine though. I can't really imagine a peg beating this. This is so much immediate burn, man.
To repair it.
At 6 seconds, we dumped 28 burn, I think.
Noticed I'm huge.
Oh no, we upgraded it to 8, not to 7. So 8 times 4. At 6 seconds, we dumped 32 burn, and we're also ramping aerial turret. Yeah, that's gotta be enough, right? I don't know. That's a very respectable amount of regen and shield, actually. We do have the aerial turret slowly coming online, though. The issue is our burns just falling off. There's nothing catching up. Aerial turret got us there in the end.
Well, I guess motivation is...
We definitely aren't there yet, but we're getting there. Balloon Engine's still 2-0, even if it was a very, very scrappy 2-0. Kev has shield items. Are any of those start flying triggers that I can think of? Not really. I'm still going to take a look at this first page. He can have shield enchants that I'm interested
I
in.
can forge some for ya.
Airplane glue with aerial turrets just so backwards and bad. Oh wait, I do just want to make things stop flying though. Right, like I just want to buy the airplane glue to break flight. I think I want to do this. It might end up being worse for the aerial turret, but by putting the airplane glue on Karakara, it'll allow Karakara to refly itself for tremendously more burn. This being a shield item means it's obviously right to come to this store. I did not realize that because it's not a shield item, it's shield reference, but that still counts. Second page is less impressive, for sure. This scales its damage if it's starting and stopping with airplane glue. I don't think I care. It's such a slow item. You also have to accelerate it. You can do that. There are ways to make it happen. And chicken cannon's funny. Let's not understate the value of funny. And this self flies, which is obviously fine. Just the fact that it's going to fly itself, I think makes it good enough for me. Yeah, done. I'm not gonna do chicken cannon shots. I think I'm happy going to Andy, even though I'm pretty poor. There's a lot of items I'd like to pick up. Gyro Gunsight, actually not one of them for once. It's very, very good if I cared about this as my win condition. I care about Balloon Engine as my win condition. And I also think I care about that headset quite a lot. I can run the Concealed Dagger in my PvP fight, so I'm gonna do that instead. Try to get a little bit more power there, and I'm going to toss the Extract, I guess. Use headset and do it this way. Try to get as many triggers of haste onto Concealed Dagger as possible for more value. We're gonna roll, don't care about that junk. Hey, marshalling lights, we care quite a lot about those. Going to toss, I guess I'm gonna sell the scrap onto this. It really doesn't do much, but it does something. We're gonna do it at the end of the day anyway. Do I want an altimeter? I don't think I do. Aviators are going to be quite fast, but I have no shield skills yet. I want the marshalling lights. My final board, this comes in, I get the marshalling lights. What's the other item? Could be aviators. All right, fine, it's aviators.
You're a smart one.
It also opens up shield skills as being something that's not just totally useless. I'm not going to be clicking on this. I'm going to go fight Dabbling Apprentice, get my cash, get my ticket chance.
Several dark arts.
The mosquito is just horrifying. You need a very good build to beat that guy. Also, we appear to do a lot of burn. And the good news is that now we actually keep dumping more burn as time goes on with the wood glue edition. The airplane glue. The brown bottle of glue is just wood glue in my head. I can't fix it. I'm not taking that. I think that does nothing for this character. That's a very easy B1, B2 to get +3 burns just so much with how often you can trigger Balloon Engine.
Onward and
Anyway, he's back. And I think I'm just going to upgrade the headset immediately. With all of the flight triggers I'm trying to stack into this build, that is a huge amount of additional haste. We bring this boy in and we get this. Oh, I had a full board. I didn't realize this. No, we don't. These don't stay in. So the wood glue needs to be next to the Karakara so that it stops this from flying, allowing it to start itself flying again for another 11 burn. Does anything particular need to be flying? This shouldn't be next to Karakara because it makes itself fly, and nothing else looks important for adjacency. This entire stash is basically throwaway, but I can use this in monster fights. I'll hold it for a bit. Pin Feather can upgrade things. Super broke, though. I'm gonna take a medium item. I don't think Gatling gun is for me. I imagine I'm favored into most Stelles. There are definitely stronger Stelles, but I am certainly on the top end.
New designs I want to try.
We're looking at Delivery Drone, Freefall Simulator at gold already. It's a very, very cool card. I love it to bits. Haven't gotten a successful run with it yet, but I don't see his win condition, and my entire board deals 11 burn when it goes off, basically. So, yeah, just continually ramping the burn. It's not quite as good as I'd hoped it would be, but it is still pretty solid. Like, 100 burn in 15 seconds is certainly nothing to sneeze at on day 3. Freefall Simulator would certainly help out what I'm currently doing. Middle for Freefall Simulator, you said. Why not?
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Take it to gold. +3 burns, nothing to sneeze at. We're at 14 burn on day 4 every time flight is activated, huh? Going to roll. There's still some very big flying items at medium. I really want that toolbox, and I can afford to get it. So toolbox is actually kind of cracked in Stelle. You'll notice it doesn't say get a small tool from any hero. So the odds of this giving you like Orbital Polisher or Hammer are incredibly high. Anyway, we're now completely broke after that shop. I'll be taking my 3 chocolate bars, I guess. Going after Hellbilly. Left-handed's all right for us, but we're really here for the ticket. I've already made the infinite combo with Textiles Restorative Balloon Engine, so I kind of hope I don't get Textiles again. Because if I get the chance, I have to hold it all game in case I see a heal enchant. And I've already made that video. It's sick as hell, but I don't want to do it again. And I don't want to make the objectively wrong play of selling my textiles either. Thank God. It's just for Karakara. We don't even have an aerial turret anymore. It's not really enough money to go to Akina, to be honest with you. I'm going to take 4 gold here. I'm going to use a tool crit chance when you burn crit chance. The problem is my burn here is passive. I'm going to roll looking for more flat burn. Not going to find it, unfortunately. I'm going to take the extra income off of this, to be honest with you.
I think you had a breakthrough.
Take a haste item, maybe? Yeah, there's some good haste items here. Oh. I guess it's good. I forgot to use my concealed dagger. I'm just going to sell it because I don't feel like fidgeting with it. But I guess that's good. I need 3 open slots, right? Just 3? And I've got the 3 open slots. Okay, 2-win dueling. I do a lot of burn. I think I'm probably favored, but I haven't seen any duelie that was that crazy powerful lately. Force field, duelie, defense matrix, armored core. I think this is going to be pretty slow. We should have enough burn that force field never goes off for enough damage to matter. But maybe I'm underestimating him. We're already at 50 burn. We win this. I was worried initially. I don't think I have anything to be worried about. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. That force field is ramping pretty quickly. Remarkably close at the end of it. The next force field hit would have killed me, but we get there. The faster defense matrix. Okay, it is 1 second at 4. It's not 0.5 like the patch note said. So defense matrix is straight up buffed, and that is what's making him strong enough to do this. And it should be buffed. It was terrible previously. I still don't think it's incredible, but I'm glad that it almost managed to beat me. We have our loot item, our goggles, our joystick, charge adjacent drones. This starts flying. So I could put this here to be better able to turn off its flight. I don't have a second drone. I am interested in trying to use it. Same with I don't care about the bronze goggles. My damage is passive. I'm gonna hold this until I potentially switch it to something that cares about it. Stay 5. I'm very happy to go to docks and get a random tool then. Star chart at docks is always one of the funniest memes. How dare you? Just sold my small items to pick up the star chart. Still, there's a lot of medium items I really care about.
I love them all.
Yeah, sure.
I'm almost sure that.
And I am still willing to roll for pogo sticks and free falls, not that I seem to find them. Well, you can have these, and frankly, you can have the joystick. And he can probably have this too, if I'm being honest. I'm not giving it to him. That can matter a lot down the line. Go after Trash Town Mayor. The increased damage can be crazy. The increased shield can be crazy. The ticket's obviously great. I can't justify not coming here. It's such a... It's not actually such an easy fight. I deal enough burn that we should be fine, but this dog is actually pretty damn scary. That's just a very respectable amount of damage every time it goes off.
See?
We're fine, though.
My opponent resorts to violence.
We also have a bit of random shield scaling that I haven't really been appreciating off wood glue plus our stop fly trick. Airplane glue every time. I don't know why my brain can't stop doing it. I like the centers, but see fight, click fight. Rematch, let's go. Give me the ticket. I will be terrorizing Junktown until you give me a ticket to the expedition. The headset's doing a lot of work here. Going to gold absolutely would matter for the headset. This is just a fly trigger. It's fine. It's unexceptional. Same with Flysicle. Aviators is my most cuttable item by far. I would much rather this be a fly trigger, ideally a good one like Ornithopter. Hey, Junktown gets to live. Thank you for acquiescing to violence. Vile Blood's also incredible. That was a great series of hours. Let's upgrade that headset.
Time not to buy this.
We do have a lot of haste, but I just don't care. My main source of damage is passive. Wow, those are terrible. We need 3 item slots. Done. Let's just get into the fight. I think I'm probably favored into most max on day 5.
Leave you alive to learn the lesson.
What are we looking at? I'm just trying to guess what this board is. It's got to be a bunch of poison and fire enchants, right? No, just the one and then rainbow potion. He has no defenses. He should burn down before I'm in any danger here. Refractor plus Nightshade just doesn't scale that quickly, and my burn racks up pretty immediately. I will say, it was a little bit on the close side if this had crit chance. 4% to get robbed in half a second. That's not nothing. That's closer than I would like it to be. But 5-0, doing cool things with Balloon Engine. Let's see if we can figure out how to actually build late game out of this, though. The Insect Wing's very good, even though I don't know what it's for yet. Precision Calipers, you say? You have 7 more items to reduce this cooldown by 2 seconds. This hastes all of my small items, which are stop flying, start flying, start flying, stop flying. It's probably better than the Aviators. It's hard to say. I have no idea what this goes on. I'm going to hold it until the end of the day. Don't think I want to go to Quixel. Consider... I've got 32 gold. We can go to Quixel.
How do you hugelings use these
Hey,
things?
it's the Ornithopter. I love this, man. An adjacent item starts flying, and the cooldown of the flying item to the left of this is reduced by 1 second. So I think we're probably not using the precision calipers anymore. We run Ornithopter and we position it like this because the Karakara is actually like our fastest. Like this goes off, the Karakara goes off, then this starts flying, it stops the Karakara, and we're able to just keep doing that to essentially lower the cooldown here by a little bit, get more haste triggers, get more flight triggers. Very happy to have that on the board. Don't think we need to go into Kite. I just want to push my burn as hard as I can. Gold Rivet Gun. I really just don't care. Like the new Rivet Gun is still a fine card, but I feel like I'm so locked up in the stop flying archetype and nothing is fast enough individually for Rivet Gun to make a difference. So I will be on my way. Yeah, Mag Shield's kind of insane with Balloon Engine, isn't it? I've got to go to Kina.
This counts for peace.
Propeller. 4 seconds item starts flying, and your flying item's cooldown's reduced by 10%, but I'm stopping them all the time, so it's not actually that good. How much apparel do I have? What? Got the Aviators. Oh, these are gold, so it's just the Cloche Hat plus the Aviators. Wait, no, I have the apparel. This would reduce my reroll cost by 6. And then I couldn't afford to actually pivot into the things I really care about. No, thank you. Now, Firebomb I should probably look at, huh? I actually think I'm supposed to use Ornithopter on Marshalling Lights and drop the Flysicle for the Firebomb. I know this. I'm not using the Box Cutter, and Firebomb opens up some things. At Bronze, I'm very happy to buy it. I don't want to buy the Repeller. I think I want to buy that Paper Airplane. We're not using the Shades either. Okay, figure it out. What are we doing? So I don't care about any of my shield or damage scaling off of wood glue. What we can do is make the marshalling lights fly, and then every 4 seconds they stop 2 flights. And I think that might just be enough because this is stopping its own flight. This is stopping its own flight. This is slow. This isn't self-flying. I think that's good enough. Although we should just have a second adjacency over here. No, I want to guarantee the marshalling lights are fast. I'm fine wasting future uses, and the marshalling lights can turn themselves off anyway. I think this is the best version I've got right now. Argenta, do you have burn skills? Okay, burn skills that give burn value that I care about, Argenta. I'm sorry for not being more specific. Sort of? Only very technically.
I hope we can do this again.
Do we beat a lich? You got to do a lot of burn to beat a lich. Kind of feel like I'm throwing by even clicking on the guy, to be honest with you. It's a pretty good run so far. We don't need to throw by clicking on lich. I'm ahead on XP. Like, I've already gotten to 7 on 6. I'm gonna try it. I just want to see how it does. I don't think I win, but I just want to see how close it is. I think I probably get like everything but the last pip. We'll see how it actually ends up performing. Lich has been nerfed pretty severely from his glory days, but I don't know. I just don't trust this to be enough burn. Yeah, we're barely keeping pace with this regen, actually. That was actually atrocious. We didn't even get the second pip. That was worse than I thought it was.
Delicious.
But we're fine. We're ahead on XP. We're able to take the risk and get a feel for how Lich worked for future runs. Middle, there are still some very good medium items I would like. Those are not them. They don't seem to exist. Fine.
See that mountain? That's Pulse.
Sterling, put it on the marshalling lights. We're definitely going Sterling. Like, sorry, JJ, I'm not going to go to you when you probably aren't just going to sell me anything I care about. The headset upgrade's nice. 1 second there is fine. Extra item stop is fine. 1 second here is fine. I'm actually going to go headset. I think the haste out of this genuinely matters a lot.
It all comes down to confidence.
And I need item spaces. And there's nothing I want to use these on, so just going to toss those and really think about the wood glue. Every time, the airplane glue. I'm just start calling it the glue. The glue. It says glue on it. It doesn't say airplane, doesn't say wood. The text on it says glue. So that's what I'm going to call it. I think the solar drone's actually worse than airplane glue. That way, every time Ornithopter hits marshalling lights and every time Karakara goes off, they get 3 seconds of haste. Like that consistently is going to make the burn output speed up a lot. Okay, I think this is the way to do it. Let's see how it goes. It's a 3-win Stelle. I'm not crazy strong for day 6, especially having failed to find a gold item to transition into. My opponent found a space laser. How fast is his board? He has a repeller. He doesn't have anything that crazy in terms of speeding it up. I mean, obviously the repeller helps a lot, but other than that, do we burn him down fast enough? I think we do. Yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine.
Toughen up, Stelle. This is the real world.
Didn't even get halfway. That was actually not a great showing for the space laser. I want to play with it. I'm convinced you can do great things with it. But for now, I haven't seen it from the other side do very well. You have a feather, a wing, and a crit talisman, and a second marshalling lights. Oh, I think I was supposed to sell the solar drone because I missed a tool by having it. Whoops. Ayla, I'm willing to transition to... She heard me talking about the space laser and like, you want to test it out? You want to put your fucking money where your mouth is, kid? Yeah, I do. Let's do it. Let's go. I need to generate 21 gold to buy it, which you will notice is problematic. I am throwing day 7 on a potential diamond victory run to buy this thing that I have never seen win against me. That's just the spirit of the Bazaar. I'm sure it's fine. So I think balloon engine and paper airplane go. I don't need the damage from balloon engine. There are better start flying triggers than balloon engine. And I need to sell a gold item just to make money. And then paper airplanes out. We're at 37. We need 11 more. That's pretty easy to do from our stash. Let's actually count it. You're probably selling a toolbox. We don't need crit chance at all. We have an obsidian space laser. So this can be sold freely ahead of time. I mean, I'm doing it. I don't care if it ruins the build today. I don't care if I miss diamond victory. I don't even care if I lose. I've got to play the obsidian space laser. Also, this basically isn't enchanted, so we're all perfectly clear. The difference in 10,000 and 20,000 is whether or not your opponent laughs at you or actually can't breathe because they're laughing so hard after luxury tents keeps them alive through it. Balloon engine has to go. I will never afford it without selling balloon engine. Kara Kara has a lot of flight triggers, so I think I need to keep it. I think Paper Airplane's the worst card on my board. And it's a silver card, which matters a lot. We don't need a second marshalling lights. I don't respect the drone. I need 7 more gold. Which actually is just like not even enough if I were to sell all of these. So I think I want to reduce the cooldown. I'm going to increase the crit chance on this. It doesn't matter what I put it on really at all. Obviously one of the toolboxes has to go. And we can't sell one of these. It doesn't make any sense to do that, which is rough. So what if I drop the Kara Kara? There's no way to do that. I need the flight triggers. I want both of these going on the Obsidian Space Laser, but I feel are fairly obvious reasons. I don't want to sell the second toolbox. We're selling the second toolbox.
Go make some more
Cool.
stories.
That's the build. That's what we've got. I would greatly appreciate literally anything worth money. I am very broke now. I'm gonna go give Sergeant Suds a shot. I think there are a couple of items in the rework here that I care about.
10 years in the outlet.
Yeah, he's got propeller, hammer, even gold rivet gun to some degree I care about, right? So our ability to charge this thing sucks because we are a stop flight build, but the stop flight is often happening when a flying item goes off, which is allowing us to get more haste to trigger more flight. Obviously, it's not fast. This is taking its sweet ass time. It looks like we're getting pretty close to 20 seconds before it goes off, which is not good. That's a 20-second kill, but we did overkill him by 19,000 on day 7, so that's pretty good. That's probably the item I wanted the most. If I just drop the stop flying archetype, that's not gonna work for me. If I do with this, I drop the firebomb, I run this instead. We have start flying here, start flying there. We don't want to do it that way. I want Ornithopter guaranteed starting the fly on Kara Kara to reduce its cooldown. I want marshalling lights going off afterwards, hitting things. I want propeller going off. I want random haste constantly from headset. I think this is the way to do it. I could control what's happening a little bit by doing it this way, but then I won't be using a flying item when Kara Kara goes off. It'll start itself flying, and that's not good. Also, having Ornithopter go off on Kara Kara is like kind of a waste when you really get down to it, right? We could do it this way and just like see if it's faster. We have 4 speed, 5 speed, 4 speed, 4 speed. It's just a bunch of flying items, nothing stops. And then we all get 3 seconds of haste when they go off, which is a decent chunk. It can't be much slower than 20 fucking seconds, right? Like that was not working well. It's pretty self-evident. Haste and charge, I guess, right? I'm gonna go gold skills actually. Wow, that's all horrible. I'm gonna take captain's charge, but none of those do anything. I'm gonna take 5 gold. We don't really need to upgrade the space laser, and I can't afford any other large items anyway. Sterling seems very good. 5% CDR, 1 second off the cooldown of this. I think 1 second off the cooldown of this is actually pretty good. And propeller will eventually hit Obsidian Space Laser on its own time. I don't need to worry too much about that. Okay. Do I think 5% CDR is really better than what? Yes. It needs to be flying though. Do it this way then. But then the adjacent item on Kara Kara can't be used. This doesn't activate. It doesn't matter. Who cares if headset gets hasted? Whereas flying, it doesn't activate. That's not how the build works anymore. We care about flying activations with Space Laser. We don't care about having flying start or stop. We don't care about any of that. Just the flying item needs to actually be used. 5% CDR on everything versus a full second on just Ornithopter. Gotta give it to just Ornithopter. It's also not wasted if it goes on Kara Kara because it'll still be flying for its first activation.
More than silver.
Anyway, throw out the feather. Do I put this on anything other than the space laser? God no, let's get that thing down to 1 second. 28.5. Honestly, that's still already a massive start. That's 1.5 seconds faster in the grand scheme of things. But I'm very scared. Burn build, candles, oil lantern, lighter. Where's the region for an oil lantern? Just oil lantern, rapid injection system, spider mace. It's decent. I think this might be slow enough that I can space laser him. Oh, we're a lot faster than I thought we were now. Yeah, we get him, no problem. It did slow down a bit at the end. We got to like 24 seconds really quickly and then just waited the last 4.5, it felt. But we have effectively claimed my first space laser W. Let's see if we can get 3 more and continue to go to a diamond victory with this thing. Love this card to bits. Not even gonna think about the other options for clipping Epic Battle. And we're gonna blow up the Oasis Guardian. This is just Nuke it from orbit the build. So theoretically, what we want is for headset to give so much haste that everything is hasted until the space laser goes off. We are currently nowhere near accomplishing that. We want to find like pogo sticks and free fall simulators. And we don't have any of that. 8 gold. 4 gold for a loot item's not great, but I have a lot of money and feathers are insanely valuable. Didn't get it though. Metal for the repeller upgrade is fine on its own, and there's some other big items. So pogo stick's awkward because it's not, it's taking up a lot of space that I don't know that I have, right? I'm gonna buy it. Upgrading it's a huge deal, but it's not good enough yet. Well, there's another thing I just named and said would be sick. Let's see if it's actually true. I may as well crit chance the damn thing. I forgot I had that skill. 5% max health is worth 4 gold to me. So free fall simulator pogo stick is a really cool item combination. We're gonna try this in our monster fight. Toss the sleeping potion, grab the bento box.
I think you're really gonna enjoy.
What does this look like if I try to do it, right? So with free fall simulator, the idea is now I can haste everything with headset, break the haste, constantly have it all running at double speed. They'll be going off while flying a lot of the time. We'll see what actually happens in practice. This is probably wrong, but it has to be tried. Dr. Vortex, what's my build do?
Why are they afraid of science?
Why are they afraid of science? I sympathize as the man with the death ray in low orbit. So, gonna be honest, I know I'm being interrupted a bit here. I'm not convinced what I'm doing is better.
No one understands.
It's definitely cooler. It's definitely very, very cool. Need to make 2 room. I can actually trigger that in not too many days by the look of it if I kept running a build like this. I'll tell you what, I'm definitely not running those 2 items. Quixel, can you really help? Yes, definitely. What do we get, by the way? Chaff. When an adjacent item burns, shield 30. When an enemy would destroy your items, this is destroyed instead. Can't really make use of that, unfortunately. Gonna roll. Should I have considered trying to get that other thing? Probably. I've gotta try to pick up the hammer. Toss these. Grab the hammer. Tier upgrades are so damn premium, I can't say no to that. I'll have unlimited gold shortly. Sell the bento box, buy the bento box, sell the bento box, buy the pogo stick. That is -8 +4 +4, so we stay at 10, we get the pogo stick. I could also just hold the bento box, sell some other items instead. Because this gets so much more valuable as your health goes up over time, right? I would need to sell Propeller and commit to doing the sick as hell build with Pogo Stick Freefall Simulator. Oh no. Yeah, I'll go ahead and commit, I guess. Oh, I need to buy tools for the hammer though, right? Yeah. So I have 16. I can sell for 2, buy for 4, sell for 2. Perfect.
Use that for the good of all.
And then we can afford to pick up both of these. Pogo Stick's upgrades are lowering its cooldown, allowing it to bounce faster, and that's kind of all it needs to be doing. We're up to 2 out of 8. Perfect. All right, if you could just slowly do whatever you're doing, right? Like Pendulum doesn't exist. You've never heard of an Obsidian enchantment. You're not 10 on 8. That would be ridiculous. He's 8 on 8. He had some rough monster fights. Life Conduit into fucking Orbital Space Laser is such a hard counter matchup. Regen this, you casual. Now, unfortunately, my build does seem like it screws around a lot. This is giving a lot of like 40,000. Regen of that. Not that he did much regen in the first place. It reminds me of playing rogues in Arkham Horror, where I'm just doing so much and none of it. I can't obsidian it twice. It's already obsidian. This is like the only time I've ever wanted a radiant enchant now that they've reworked it and nothing else matters. I guess I shield the pogo stick. Like, I don't need damage. I never click obsidian here. Sure, shield the pogo stick. It doesn't matter even a little bit, but like maybe we get some things where it's going to start mattering more. We get some skills to buff it up and then double value all the skills. We're just going to the Temple Expedition for money more than anything else. We're not getting enchants. We guaranteed beat the trial with the boulder because we go off first. Yeah, sure, it needs to crit harder, obviously. Good luck, boulder. Theoretically, mine is slower on the surface, but that's not what actually happens. Also, the tripwire can't slow me down because the headset is giving me more haste than I'm receiving in slow. So looking at this, it's like right around an 11-second trigger, maybe 12 seconds, 12 and a half, with enemy tripwire. That's not terrible for day 9 with pogo shielding on top of it. Anyway, how are we doing? Are we getting cooldown reduction? We got some very good stuff, but unfortunately, we have no use for this diamond gunpowder on this character. Oh, we generate shield, so Greenheart Guardian's completely insane. If you could just give me this to make this thing 20% additive CDR faster, that would be absolutely insane. That would be pretty good. It's such a weird build, because like, I'm just waiting for one item. I'm only looking at how fast my opponent does damage. I know I don't defend well enough. It's just how I've been to Stelle 3 times. One of those might not make it to YouTube because it went out on like 8 wins with a really cool item that I'm gonna have better runs on. But I went to the temple 3 times on Stelle, fought this guy 3 times, got in Guardian's Fury 3 times. I swear to God, it's a 100% drop rate right now. I don't know what's going on. Ah, another obsidian enchant. Perfect. I mean, none of this does anything, so I'll hold on to this. Maybe I'll get obsidian headset just because I like the sound of it. Pun unintended, but it is a very good pun. Flying items reduce cooldown by 10%. So if I do it this way, then the marshalling lights, I don't really want to be spamming marshalling lights to be honest with you, but oh well, here we are. If I do it this way, then Ornithopter is going to put flying on this, which will lower its cooldown by 10%. Additive, I've already got multiple feathers on it. Pogo stick still charging it. I think I can't ask for better than that.
The slums are going to rise faster than
Sell that, toss this, toss that. I wish I could tell you that I had planned that out and knew I was leveling up on time. I just messed up, that's all it is. Oh, this is triggered already. Protect 726 health, I think that's worth. I'm gonna take the obsidian headset because I know there's never gonna be an enchant for it that matters. Gonna hold that for the rest of the run and pretend it matters. Same with the medkit because I have so much gold it won't ever get sold. 3-win Stelle that has died. They can definitely be fast enough. They can run a random flashbang that kind of cripples me if they accelerate with something like Nicola. Deadly Skyliner is certainly a terrifying card. Balloon Engine. If he's just waiting 10 seconds for that to go off, I'm 100% winning this. It did get a little bit of haste. It might be fast enough. Because that thing hurts like hell when it goes off.
Wow.
Not fast enough.
Pretty good at this.
We're not as fast as I want to be. Cooldown goes down to 22.5, by the way. But we're damn fast. Oh, for those who don't know, the way this thing upgrades, its cooldown just drops by 5 seconds. Small and medium items, I think that's fine. Buy 8 tools. We just want to buy 6 tools. I literally don't care what they are. Well, slight problem there. Wrecking Ball is such a cool card. I've seen people do crazy things by just charging the hell out of Wrecking Ball with Free Fall Simulator. I would love to do it someday. I would also love to see tools. Like literally any of them. I don't care which ones. That's a tool. That's a tool. That's not a tool. That's a tool. But unfortunately, it's a tool where buying it basically just doesn't do anything, but I need to progress the quest, so sure.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Toss, toss, toss. I don't care about the burn value, I'm just getting rid of it. We need 2 more tools to get this thing to diamond a day and lower the cooldown by 5 seconds. Awakened Primordial. I don't think I care. I want Juggler. It's unlikely I get Juggler, but the build's pretty obviously a Juggler sort of build. 28.5 drops to 24.7, drops to 22.5. Why is its cooldown rapidly bouncing around? I don't need to move my mouse off of it. I don't know why its cooldown was moving a lot. Because it was getting canceled by marshalling lights.
We've really got to clean up that.
Maybe marshalling lights aren't good. Maybe marshalling lights are not improving the build. JJ, I would like one tool. Actually, I would like two tools. I'm sorry, I was incorrect about that. And a small item that's better than marshalling lights. He appears to have neither of these things, which is deeply unfortunate. Maybe the next store can help.
It was nice to see you.
Kina?
Reward the peaceful, punish.
Sure.
Feel our energies.
It is a tool. That is a tool.
Guided me.
That's a finished quest. And that is a very fast space laser. 23.7 before flight. Now, at 23.7, are we fast enough that we just kill them? 2.9 seconds, 4 seconds, it's only silver tier. It can be so fast that higher tiers just haven't managed to get it. 4 seconds is also pretty good here, though. I think at 23.7 seconds with the lowered cooldown during shield from this and the lowered cooldown during flight, the marshalling lights aren't necessary. Do I really want to gamble? It's been doing great work this entire time. Wrench obviously is just on the board to be a moderately fast item that is flying, which is fine, I guess. I don't trust it, man. The issue is the marshalling lights disable all the flight I've done every time it goes off. And Ornithopter is never gaining flight by anything, so it's not hastened. So I have to wait 3 seconds to get this and hope it syncs up with the shield. We can see that we've lost minus 1.25 of 25. We could work backwards to find out that's about 5%. In fact, it's 5%. So 10, 20, we have 35% CDR. That's not enough for me to really care about making sure it stacks. I think this is better just to make sure I have the haste, have the build rolling continuously. I think we're going to be going Diamond Victory, though. There are some crazy Stelle builds that can blow us up first. I've played some monstrous Stelle builds that body what I'm doing. Turbo aerial turrets. Aerial turret's not doing it. This guy's dead. This guy's playing something that's like kind of okay, but it falls off so hard by day 10, and it certainly doesn't ramp up fast enough to stop what I'm doing. Yeah. Just blowing people up with Obsidian Space Laser is very satisfying. It's very funny that I was talking shit about the Space Laser, and then the like next store, Ayla's like, all right, you want to spend your entire stash buying this stupid card? I should have clicked recap, but the answer is like everything got used while it was flying, and that's all they did, which made this go off because it charges this when you use a flying item, and I have 30% CDR while it is flying and I have shield, which is usually the case for brief periods of time. It doesn't need to be that case all the time, just for a small moment in time. Very, very cool build. Love Space Laser to bits. Ornithopter finally getting into a build. This is not like the best use of Ornithopter. I think there are better, more consistent ways to do it than this, but like, yeah, just having stop triggers plus headset to get haste on everything, free fall and pogo to just charge everything. By the way, I really didn't do a great job of explaining stealth cards than this one, but part of the reason this is so effective is because every time we stop flying on pogo, it's not just charging this when it's in flight, but it's also when it's ending its flight, charging the simulator to restart the flight and charging the space laser in an additional second. Pogo's just a really cool item, same with Free Fall Simulator. This is kind of just a greatest hits of some of my favorite cards. Like everything here I love all of these cards. Marshalling Lights is not a card I've looked at and felt a ton of hype. Same with Ornithopter, but like as I played more, I love the design of both of these cards. I think Free Fall Simulator and Pogo Stick are both just incredibly cool cards in any build they can go into. Headset is always really, really good if you can get it to a decent tier, get it to a decent haste duration, and have a stop trigger. And in this case, rather than like charging an engine, I just need them to activate a lot so that Space Laser goes off. Probably the least important augmented weaponry you can possibly have in a weapon-based build. Very, very fun time with this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm glad I got the Space Laser run in the first couple of days. I don't think this is gonna get nerfed. I think Space Laser is a generally kind of weak, pretty fair card. But maybe I'm underestimating it. Maybe it'll turn out to be a problem. Anyways, I'm gonna get back out there on the ladder, record some more games. doing twice daily uploads these days, and that takes a lot of time. So for now, I'm gonna have to wrap this one up. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.